right, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? It's Stuffy Wednesday. uh I'm still I'm more sick than I was Monday. Monday was just coughs. This time, oh boy, we got so much more. Um Essentially, I've gone from having a welcome days. We've gone from I've gone from having just a sore throat to having throat is getting better, but it's still there. To also just being stuffed, have a stuffy nose now. It's the full. I don't have a fever yet, so that's pretty darn good. Hey, thank you for the 20 bits. Follow our goal, chat headline, chat box, skill tips, alert, end credits. Okay. This one. Yeah, alright. How are we doing out there? We're, if you guys don't know, we're doing Assassin's Creed Revelations today. And, yeah, no, there's not really much to it. I don't have a ton planned beyond that. I do have some pretty fun stuff, which is the fact that I said that starting here in October, we would try to aim for a large goal, a pretty hefty goal, by December 1st. That... Who invited that freaking moth in here? I didn't invite him. You guys invite him? What was I gonna say? Right. So that project has per se started. One of the parts I wanted to add to it is not going to be possible. Sorry, I'm fighting the moth. I think I got it. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. One of the parts that I've been trying to figure out with it was exactly what we're going to be trying to achieve and what we would sort of get out of achieving it. Hold on. I get the moth back. He's after the light. I might have gotten it there. I don't know. And from what I can tell, I won't be able to kind of monitor one of the specific goals that I had in mind, which sucks. Essentially, my goal that I had kind of in mind was based on 3 points. One was followers, then there was viewers, and then there were chatters. But the one around chatters would be average chatters. Because I have a view that's called average viewers, but from whatever reason, I can't seem to find one that's called something like average chatters. That is not something that apparently exists. So that sucks. That really, 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 really sucks. Interesting. That might be something. There we go. Let's see here. I have some options through Streamlabs. I can do all-time top super chatters and donators. All-time top super chatter or donator. Most recent super chatter or donator. All-time top super chatters. These are a lot of these are just super chatters. Super chatters. Yeah, no, okay. I don't have anything to kind of record that information. So that sucks a little bit. We can still do two of them, which is average viewers and average followers. So we're going to keep that intact. So what I've decided, and I'll have to work over the weekend to kind of get some graphics or something up and running for it, so that you guys can kind of keep, you can have it figured. You can see what the numbers are along with it. It officially starts technically yesterday, as yesterday was the 1st of October, but there wasn't a stream there, so in other words, kind of today. And it is in 3 stages. Stage 1 will be we get to 200 followers, as this new updated bar says. And then stage 2 is 210, and stage 3, the final stage, is 220 followers. I'll get to why there's 3 stages and what it'll actually mean. For the follower, or for the viewers, for stage 1, all right, no problem. For stage 1, in terms of viewers, we're aiming for 3 average viewers. For stage 2, it's 4, and for stage 3, it's 5 viewers. That is what we're going to be aiming for. Now, average viewer is a metric that I can measure. I do not know whether it's how on earth I'm going to show it to you guys. That I have to figure out. I essentially, in my back end, I have data from Twitch themselves that states that between, in this case, the 3rd of September to the 2nd of October, so a 30-day window, we have had a average viewer of 1.6, which is kind of where I would expect it to be. We are aiming for it to essentially double within stage 1, potentially go a little bit further than that, of course, as well. So that is pretty much the plan. I'm drinking my tea. Get the tea. There we go. Oh, I did a little thing with the graphics. It's a minor thing. That these guys down here, this Timmy and Tommy, they have been with me for the past several years of October. Although I will say in certain years it's been more specifically around the 31st that I've added them. This year I came prepared, very much so, and I created the graphics down here to kind of reflect the fact that we are in a more spooky season. I might do a little bit with the chat as well, but at the very least, this is now in place. Wait, hold on. I might have something from a prior year. Guess that's inside of, if it's here. Custom fields. No, wait, hold on. That's not what. CSS, that's what I want. Have I been smart enough to hide it in here for custom CSS, keyframes, chat event background, nationalization? Nope, I have not been that smart. I have chat name, chat message, chat meta, chat event, chat background, keyframes, but a lot of these, these are for events. Yeah, event background. Yeah. This makes a lot more sense now. I do very much so apologize if I sound disgusting. I very much did consider not streaming today, purely based on the idea that I knew well that I might sound a bit disgusting. I'm still coughing. That hasn't gone away. Not one bit. Let's see here. Trying to see if there's anything interesting. Um, Overall, it seems like there are some mixed reviews, heavily mixed reviews for Starfield's expansion. I still haven't gotten around to playing it. It came out Monday. What was I doing yesterday? I think I pretty much just went to bed, which I don't know, might have been a good idea in terms of mods, having to wait for them to come back online. I wanted to figure out what the actual reviews on Steam are saying. Because, okay, so Starfield in itself is set to mixed. And so is the Shattered Space DLC as well. Took around 6 hours to complete the main plot. Probably spent more time exploring the system and finishing all the quest lines. It's polished with nice location, fun quests, and new weapons. Unfortunately, no new ship parts. But it's more of the same. If you enjoy Starfield, you enjoy this. If not, it won't change your opinion. It's actually a nice review. Pros: new planet is pretty with tons of exploring. That's kind of what drew me in visually. Dungeons are visually appealing and fun to explore. Main quest line and side quest I managed to finish are fun and provide new options to solve. New weapons are fun. New lore expanding on world's history. A new customization and new house to customize. Huh. A lot of new customizations and a new house. Wait, is that part of the DLC or part of updates and this guy's just haven't been here for quite a while? That I don't know. We got the spooky lights. We're in the spooky season now, boy. Cons DLC added more questions about Starfield lore than it probably answered. No new ship parts. Everything happens either in space or on a space station or the planet. I'd love to see more space combat. Personally, I think this seems more unsettling in the trailers. I wish it was scarier. Yeah, no, that's fair. Definitely fair. To be honest, it was quite better than expected. The change in the visuals is a welcome one, plus the lore on the Va'ruun is quite interesting. The game escapes the Fallout in space formula, but less ambitious scope of this DLC is working for it more often than not. I mean, it's no Phantom Liberty, but it was in development a lot less, to be fair. Price-wise, there was a bit much, but on sale something like 17-18, it's worth a buy. Less content than any Skyrim DLC. Well, actually, hold on. Let's be very clear here. Skyrim did release the Heartfire DLC, which was in itself a fairly small DLC that was just actually pretty cool customizable home. But that was also kind of it. Quick, if you're looking to buy my answer is no. You aren't missing much content. I was really hoping to enjoy this DLC. It took about 4 hours for the main story, maybe 2 or more, still 100% the achievements. Pros, I'm so glad I didn't have to fly anywhere. Keeping the DLC in one location was great. But this is the only pro, because it doesn't follow how the rest of the game is played, and they just went back taught formula, so it's not a pat on the back to them for innovating. TLDR, avoid it. Story pack, not expansion. No new features. Price is too high. No additional additions to the overall universe. Poor execution of the Va'ruun. So to finish, about nearly every side quest. I'm getting a whole bunch of different hours in terms of how long this is going to take to complete. For $30, you get one handcrafted planet, 5 to 6 hours of gameplay, 3 new weapons. Ooh. 3 or so new armor sets. 0 new. Actually, that's not entirely true. I saw a post. It was a screenshot from a wiki that did show 2 new ones. This guy might have missed it. I also came across it randomly. Or the wiki might be wrong, so who knows. Zero new gameplay features, yep. Zero new ship parts. But, yep, that means that my quick look, a quick glance at the game or right before we started playing Monday was accurate. It definitely seems like their focus has been on this story and a handcrafted planet. There's also a chance, I don't know how legit it is. I heard that it definitely feels as if it's a lot more of like COD content that they've brought back, and that if that's true and it actually just is something they didn't manage to get in with launch, and they chose this way as a way of kind of bringing it in because they really like this story, that's fine. But I feel like they should kind of have to, I guess, market it a little bit differently. It's I don't know. Again, I don't have any evidence really that it was this. And I feel like if it's cut content and it's really just, hey, we had this cool thing, we never got around to making it, but we think it's really, really cool. I kind of feel like it should have not been an expansion, but maybe part of like, hey, look, we understand we kind of messed up in the start. We're trying to do better. Why don't you guys enjoy this cool cut content that we've spent some time on bringing back? I understand Bethesda's got to make money. Xbox got to make money. I don't know. It just feels like the way they've gone about it is a little bit odd and weird. And I feel like there was a better way of going about it. That is a long poop Mr. Deers is taking. A really long poop. He's he's getting sucked into the toilet, it seems like. That is definitely impressive. Apparently, this is something that I'm following. I think it's kind of somewhat interesting. Then why don't you say anything? You make me worried that you're stuck in a toilet somewhere, dears. How could you? All right. Diddy, the artist, the diddler, Diddy the diddler, who was arrested. What are you looking to buy on eBay? Apparently the names of the perpetrators are coming out soon, and I'm very curious to see whose name might be on that list. It's gonna be interesting. I don't care about it as a whole thing, but as an involvement of super hot posters for the hit game Super Hot, you could just spell S with the super hot and, with the big S, and I would have pretty much known. You should look it up on eBay. Are they really that interesting? Super hot posters. I feel like that's gonna get. I see one on Redbubble that's actually kind of cool. Jesus. Is that a banana fly? Game posters. Huh? Nothing super crazy, I feel like. At least the ones that I'm seeing here are not particularly interesting in my mind. They're not really piquing my interest. My God, my entire right nasal packet, part here, entire right part of my nose is stuffed. Is what I'm trying to say. It's nasal passage was the word. Passage was the word I was missing there. Oh, all right. So I'm actually I don't know if you noticed here, dears. We got it back. We got Spooktober is back officially. Back. This was one of the fun things because the channel no longer is under casual legal. Um, I used the space for something new. Spookytober. And let me tell you, those lines, creating the ones that actually kind of looked good was surprisingly hard. But I found a way, and I like the way this whole little thing look. Also with the green color over three goal. Oh, the orange is Booktober for so the orange is it's pumpkin. You know, just we're in pumpkin territory. I'm just kind of looking for cheap ACE collectible. That makes more sense. Kidding look. Yeah. The green is kind of like zombie colored, and purple. I like purple, and it's kind of a Halloweenish color, so we're sticking with it. Uh, I'm not entirely sure. So we might just play. We had planned. I plan to play the crew. Whatever. The crew Motorfest. I had planned to play Monday. We might just do that next Monday. But I'm also wanting to kind of do some more Halloween stuff. That I think would be pretty cool to do. I have to turn on my Xbox, otherwise we're not really gonna get very far. My brain is working at about half the speed. Don't make me laugh, please. Let's see here. Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. It's not comfortable for me to laugh right now. I like to laugh, but no. Interesting thing is, I feel like I'm usually never sick, but when it hits, it hits quite hard. For the most part, I've had a couple things that are kind of went by past here, but I feel like for the most part, it's a rougher one, rougher. I also managed to I both hate it and love it, but I did manage to have a nap before the stream. But because I was working from home today, uh, I had a nap quite a bit longer. By the way, if you search Super Hot posters on eBay, you get hello weekend plans coming up. You shouldn't have told me that. But why doesn't that surprise me? eBay. Give me eBay right here, right now. Super hot posters. I would agree. This is definitely not something you want to look at while you're at work. The general indication. Okay, there's actually what? There's a Kanye West poster in here. For the most of this feels like it's definitely still not safe for work, but it's I feel like it could be a lot worse. This is what is it? It's softcore is the word I'm looking for. It's a definition. There's not a lot of actual like nudity going on here. Yep, no. And yes, I'm being very serious. The minute he said that, I looked it up, and it's utterly uninteresting. What if we put a space in between? Does that give us better results? The top poster is a Red Hot Chili Peppers vintage poster, for the record. So, no. It did not make it any better. My god, these are shit posters. Just save these images to your computer and then look at them later. Why do you want this as a poster in your room? Is this for when the Wi-Fi goes down that you need a little inspiration? What's why would you have these posters hanging up on a wall? Just no. There's an adult actress in there, but again, it was all softcore, so it's all good. We were heading into Assassin's Creed Revelations. I actually pretty much have it ready. Teens from the 80s. Oh, definitely, definitely don't want to hang up those posters. There it is. That's the one I want. The game zone. Alright, I have to send it to my screen so I can actually see what is gonna be going on. That's interesting. I can either send it to LG Ultra Gear or LG Ultra Gear. I only have one LG Ultra Gear monitor. OBS, you've screwed up a little bit. Right. We ended last stream by failing to grab the captain. It's actually what inspired today's stream title. And it's based on a meme, if you're curious. Fun meme in my opinion. I really like it. I would have to guess. So I was unsure last time whether this is the way forward. But it seems like it most likely is. Get the loot out. What? What are you talking about? Get the loot out. Oh, for the love of God. What kind of bangers are we talking about here? Oh, shit, I know what you mean. Can you do that? I would expect him to have lost the loot at this point. Does he have the loot? He doesn't have the loot. Oh, the left one's for the sword. Alright. I'd forgotten. My god, my nose is already running. I can tell. It's my nose is somewhere in between being completely stuffed and somehow also running at the same time. It's quite a unique thing to witness. Not something you do want to witness personally though, but purely scientifically, it's pretty interesting to witness this whole thing. All right. Well, we gotta climb, so I'm gonna guess I just keep taking the stairs. Oh, shut up, lady. Hold on, I might be able to do something here. Oh, that was not what I was expecting to do, but it worked. Get the base point of what I was trying to do there, so I'll take it. Let's see, but you want some bangers. If we're talking about the musical performance that I put on last time, I can definitely do that. I need a minute to kind of come up with some good lyrics though. That's the tough part. I was going up the street with a nose so stuffed like brick. I don't know. I could barely breathe. Like my lungs were made of tar. I don't know. These are not really heavy hitters, I feel like. See here, I was walking down the street, and there was a woman out with her dog. I was wondering if I should pass her or trail creepily behind. I was simply walking. Oh yeah, you bet I do. But I was worried it might seem creepy.
The strings of fate have drawn us together.
Hmm.
Two Italiani, lost and alone in the Orient. Do you not feel the magnetismo?
I feel many things, Messere. Nausea above all.
Is man bothering you, Sophia?
Excuse me, Messere, but the lady and I are... Oh! Oh, il diavolo in persona! Stay back!
A pleasure.
Buona donna! Run for your life!
Who was that?
I was stopping some creep from talking
Was engaged to my
with a lady so lovely indeed.
His Cazzo was engaged to 6.
He was trying to riz her up,
So what brings
and instead got rizzed by Ezio.
To retrieve a package, but here they claim the captain's paper.
But he mistook him for the devil,
Che seccatura.
even though he's but a man.
see what I can do? I know a few ways.
His riz is miles inferior to Ezio.
You back at your shop.
What are we doing? Sophia's delivery is caught up in the red tape recovered for her get in and out of the port without being detected. Do I have to, or can I simply... He should have said, yeah. Now, good sir, I just might take you up on that. I have an evening all open up with no plans. Whatever will I do with this time? I think you have just answered that question, sir. Alright, don't worry about it. You freaking better. Okay, there's some guys that are moving. Okay, where are we going? Alright, we're going all the way out here. That's fine. And these guys are constantly just looking here. No, I think we might actually have a window here. Oh, but there's a guy out there. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Maybe less so. Could you please climb, Ezio? Something. If I was gay, I would date Ezio. You don't have to be gay. You can be bisexual. You're all good, bro. Let's get bisexual. It's all good. You can date women and men then. You can have Ezio come down the street, get wrist up, and be like, you know what? Might just take him up on that. Nice. Jesus. Oh, you're talking about the Rule 34 section. Alright. Wait, do I have the thing? Or do I have to search one of these people for it? I don't know. I don't know which one is which. Me's good.
Perfetto.
Checkpoint reached. Time to get out of here, boys. What? Perfect escape. You won't be able to see it coming. Can I even get up from over here? I don't know. Hey, I'm just that good. Oh. I like that. I like that thought. Imagining, you know, well-built, fairly, you know, heavy muscles. Oof. Type of lady you want to just, I don't know. Not no, by no means in a sexual way, but you want to get squeezed in a good way. Bro, I'm freaking legendary. Oh, I'm not here. You didn't see anything. Cassandra. You mean the woman from Odyssey? The female optional protagonist? That most of the time for me was just a character in the story? That's the only cause. Yeah. Yeah, but she's not Yasuko level. She's a well-built woman as well, but I don't know if she's up on Yasuko level. Still definitely whoop some ass, you know. She's the canon character. I don't give a shit. It's not gonna stop me from me having fun. But she's still in this story, you know. Doesn't really matter too much. How far away is this lady? Why did I take on this job? She's so far away. Alexius is just a brother, but yeah, he doesn't matter in the context of the game. Just outside of the game. Yeah, sure. I'll take that.
Salute, Ezio. Any luck?
Madamigella Sofia Sartor, Libraia, Costantinopoli.
Oh no, look at the damage. Did they use this to fight off pirates?
By the way, that was surprisingly easy getting in and out.
So good.
I was not trying that hard.
Beautiful, no? This is a print of a map by Martin Waldseemüller. See here? The new lands described by Messer America.
Ezio's wrist level is powerful enough that if he wished, the woman's clothes would simply fall off by itself. Doesn't matter how tightly bound it is, just it falls off immediately. Cassandra is so wild, she once went to bed with some 80-year-old woman.
About the world, the less we seem to know.
More power to her. I hope that was you know, with age comes experience. And while we typically go for beauty and attraction, I could understand. I wouldn't personally necessarily be super interested in it, but I could understand why someone would go for someone with a bit of a higher age simply for the experience of someone who's knowledgeable in their field. It could also just been a favor. You know, there's different kinds of attraction, and people find different things attractive. Maybe this woman had such an incredible personality. Looked like in the cutscene 2 days went by. Of course, you don't see anything, just the house from outside. Boring. Alright, we have another mission from her. I feel like the game's like, okay, you gotta take this, you gotta keep doing more of these missions, my man. Sorry. Don't mean to bump into you guys. I remember there was a scene in, oh shit, that's a lot of money we got there. There was a scene in it was Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Charles, one of the characters, they were the the joke was they were talking about their oldest arrest as police officers, and Charles then said 80-year-olds, which was far lower than any of the other people's, and it turns out he wasn't aware that they were talking about arrests, and he thought about the oldest partner they've had, which in Charles' case was an 80-year-old. Actually, it was because the woman's husband couldn't keep up with the wife, and he was too tired. Oh, that's nice of her then. That's admirable. Yeah. Very nice. Do I have to get up here? Is this where I was meant to go, or did I just go up here by myself for no reason? Oh, there is a thing up here. Who knows what it is? Oh, no, it is the starting point of the mission. Seemingly. Nicola Polo hid a book near Sophia's containing clues to Mastio's key location. Use Polo symbols to reveal it. I think there's like 30 romance with women Cassandra can do. She's so down bad. Nah. It's all about love. She has a great time, you know, all for it. Hello. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Oh, that's a hell of a jump. That's mad. Actually, I feel like if there's only 30 romances over 2,000 years, she's being real selective. Yeah, I can see that. It's not a lot of partners over 2,000 years. If she's pretty solid with all of them, let's say she's there for their lives for at least 60 years, maybe more. Let's say, let's 60. I can do 60. Two of them, it's 120. Double that up. That's 440. Yeah. And then I guess double that up again. 880 plus 1,000. I don't know. Yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense. I quit doing math in my head right there. I just couldn't be bothered. I could have probably done it on a better day, but today, nah. The stuffy nose doesn't just block the nasal passage. It also stops some of the brain parts from working. Nice. I mean, they're really... In Greece, no one knows everything she did after she was in Valhalla and in Codename Jade and AC Nexus. How many she banged in those games? That's the real question here. I guess an interesting question would be, you find Cassandra. Looks wise, at least from what I remember, she's looked like she's in her 30s, but she's keeping it good, you know. If you manage to risk that lady up and you get to that part, how would you then feel finding out afterwards that she's actually not 30 but 2,000 years old? It's no good. That's an interesting question. How would you feel if you found out your partner was actually 2,000? I guess we're going down to the ferry. Can we hit a bank on the way there? There's a bank here. Hell yeah. I mean, it's Cassandra. Yeah, no, we're purely talking about finding out this is person. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it would be a weird thing, like 2000. I guess it'd be on par with with the doctor finally giving up and deciding to bang one of his companions. That's a weird thing. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. A lot of experience of those in those years. Imagine getting the experience of someone like that, and she's young and attractive. That's a package right there. That's a package deal. She's a headstrong person, probably amazing personality. You know, it's a lot of good check boxes right there. Where's this Smith? Did I just walk past it? I did. Just look at Soldier Boy. Yeah, but I guess Soldier Boy, he went for the older ladies. He didn't go for the younger girls. He was all about them seniors. Bro, he's definitely into something. He grew up in an age where all a bunch of things were normalized, things that have luckily changed significantly since then. Let's try and do this one again. I promise I won't rage this time if I manage to screw up horribly. I promise it will not be as bad this time. Here you go. I'm about to answer something though. I mean, you definitely can't fault the guy for, you know, he went completely past. I mean, maybe? I don't know. I want to say he went completely past the looks of a person. But maybe he's just into the older look, and that's what he's attracted to. In which case, he is still heavily fixated on the looks. It's just different looks. I don't know what it was. He might have been after experience. In which case, yeah, get that, I'm not going to say it. Oh, boy, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. I had, oh, boy. I got the new bat. Oh, shit. Nice. I didn't even realize. I gotta look back at the other stream and compare. But I love that. Maybe as part of this whole thing, you won't be the only one with the badge, you know. Although that's, as per usual, very clear that's not what I aim for. If you want to spend your money on these things, that's entirely fine by me. But oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. My tactic is gonna be like last time. It's all about emptying them roofs. If we can also, oh. Yeah. So we got the runner with the non-runner. The big thing is going to try to sneak up on the runner. The runner is going to be our main target. Oh, shit. Sorry. This has gone horribly bad. Oh boy. Oh shit, nice. I actually got him. Did they change the button on where the sword is? I feel like it was on my right the thumb pad before. You want to come up here again? Thank you. There he is. All right, you down for the count? Thank you. Oof, that was a far fall. Yeah, but it's nice. We finally this one. What is it? We tried twice last stream, last Revelation stream to get this tower. This time was one go. I was 100% certain that when we started getting noticed, that was it. That was the end of it. But the runner seemed pretty chilled by the time we came up to him still, so it was fairly easy to kind of just get him in the back. Wasn't that big of an issue, truly. Seemed like there's someone that needs my help. No, I don't like these ones here. I really don't like these, the missions in this game to kind of get a new team. I don't like them. I like them in Brotherhood. I think, yeah, Brotherhood is where they introduced the feature. And I really liked the way they did it. It was like, you just have to help this one guy. And if you knew what we're doing, then worst case was they might kill the guy you're looking for, then you have to come back later. But I don't want to do a whole mission with these dingoes, these dingleberries. Nah. Sorry, I'm not that desperate for an assassin squad that I want to do that. I was already on edge. I was already on edge about doing it in the first game. I did not really need to do it in this game. I got a notification from the Denmark's kind of EBA, which is DBA, telling me my identification was running out and I need to renew it. You know what I say to that? No. That's what I say to that. That is my honest opinion on that. I will do whatever you need me to do once I need it again. I think also this is the first stream in a while where I haven't been drinking energy drinks. It's kind of nice. 10 out of 14 banks renovated. Hell yeah. Forever. What are you talking about forever? Oh shit, nice. That's a thing we can do now. Let's do this with these two up here first and then do it. What are you talking about forever, dude? Hold on. Oh, for the love of God. We're really gonna do this? Alright. Very nice. Alright, appreciate it, guys. Didn't have to do that for me, but I appreciate it very much. Very nice. Very nice. That's a pretty nice income at this point, honestly. That was almost $6 grand. What is this camera movement? That is just goofy as all hell. Oh shit, nice. We had a new armor we can unlock. I didn't know that. Hell yeah. Look at the message above the for the imagine selling on DBA. Just keep stuff forever. Ah. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm with that. 18,000 for that bad boy. Yikes. Yeah, no, it's rare that I actually sell stuff on DPA. It's mostly in a situation where I feel like kind of just throwing it out or keeping it is just not an option. Like it was like so when with my last monitor, the ultra wide 32:9, I really loved it, but I couldn't get it to work with a big screen size, and it was still a good monitor. So I felt like throwing it out wasn't an option. I didn't really have to anywhere to put it in terms of keeping it, so that wasn't an option either. So that's when I decided to try and sell it. Funny enough, I didn't actually sell the I didn't actually ever. Well, technically I did. I didn't sell. I guess the more accurate description, didn't ever sell that monitor to anyone on DBA. That went to someone else. What was it? I ended up selling for. Right, it was the arm. I sold the arm that I purchased to kind of have it set on my my desk. No, DPA. It was through DBA, but no one was interested to buy. Well, that's not true. I had a couple offers, but they were really lowballing me. And my end goal was kind of just to pay for the new monitor, the current one that I have, to buy that one. That was the end goal for me. But I ended up finding a way. It was just it was fun to me that it was difficult. Ah, nice. Yeah, it was just kind of fun to me that I had a difficult time selling the actual monitor, but selling the monitor arm, easy peasy, no problem at all. No, I ended up selling it to my dad, who I believe currently is in the kitchen right outside my door. I can hear someone's banging out there. We've returned when it comes to in terms of dishwashing. We've returned to the Stone Ages. By that I mean we've returned to washing them by hand, which is fine. But you know, you like it when you have a dishwasher, and whenever suddenly you don't have one, then day to day can kind of become a bit more annoying. But we have two new wonderful. We have a washing machine and a dryer. Those are amazing. Truly wonderful pieces of machinery. We the dryer we had before, we've had for as long as I can remember. The door was bent, but it worked still. It was just really old and therefore like wasn't very efficient power wise. But it worked. Then we also had the washing machine we've replaced a couple times, but it was getting unhappy, the one we had before, so we purchased a new one. It's a hefty one, but at least one of the cool things about having bought them together was that you can kind of nah, R wasn't anywhere near that bad. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. None of us, I think, could ever. I mean, you could technically hear it, but it wasn't super bad. It wasn't something that annoyed, I think, anyone in the house ever. The dryer, on the other hand, that was something you can hear, as it was ancient. You can hear throughout the entire house. Oh, but what I was trying to say before was, um, the one of the nice things about having the dryer and the washing machine replaced. Oh boy, that is not at all what I asked for. Fine. Um, was the fact that there's now a system on top of the washing machine that kind of has like a built-in stand for the dryer on top of it, which is really nice and cool. So the dryer, of course, everything was loud. Yeah. I think our washing machine, because it was newer, it wasn't as loud, so that was fine. But yeah, the dryer was ancient, so that was old and inefficient. The washing machine was fine. Wasn't anywhere as new as the washing machine, but the dishwashing machine was all right. It was sitting somewhere between the dryer and the washing machine, loud wise. So pretty good. Our biggest thing was we have pipes behind, or a pipe, I guess technically, a singular pipe behind the washing machine and dryer that kind of takes care of the water that, of course, comes out of the washing machine as you're washing. And our big issue was apparently the way the pipe has been put together in our apartment is god awful. This is according to the guy who ended up coming by and cleaning the pipe so we could actually utilize it again, because for such a long time now, we've just had the washing machine kind of spitting water all over the floor. So you knew, doesn't really matter whether someone had just taken a shower in there or not. If the washing machine had been going, you were getting wet feet when you went out there. That's the end of it. That's been fixed now as well, as part of a whole bunch of things. So that's very nice. But this is the first time that we've been able to see into the dryer, which is definitely a unique and interesting experience. That's the dryer we had before. It was literally just a door made of metal and plastic, and it was just kind of blocking everything. You could not see through it. You can see through the new one, and it's really good at adjusting, which is also like it's adjusting itself to kind of be like, okay, you're climbing now, all right. It's auto adjusting based on the amount of clothes you have and how much time it estimates would it actually take to get the clothes dry. And it's a really cool feature, but considering that we've had an ancient dryer up until now, it's very confusing. Very, very confusing. Because you're like, oh, it's going to take like 2 hours at least before that dryer is done, regardless of how much clothes you have in there and how wet it is. The new dryer's like, just, what? This is what you're drying? This amount? Yeah, no, we don't need 2 hours for this. So that's really, really cool. So what does this one have? This one looks to have like a tower thingy, but what does that mean? Do I need to take care of this tower, or is there's just a tower here? Do I need to burn 2 towers to have this one finished? I don't know. Oh, it's just straight up told me this is where he is. Alright, appreciate it. It's very useful. Oh shit, sorry. Sorry, you weren't meant to know that I was here. Ah! Hey, nice. That was easy. I still don't know what that tower meant. Was that really it? That was all I had to do? Despite the fact I think it was the one to be more of a difficult one, I think this was fairly easy. Just get the runner, and you're good. Ah, No. We need to ignite the tower first. There we go. Alright, I think that's every tower in the game. Well, every tower we need to ignite. There are still towers that we have to climb. But this was the... I think this was the final tower that we had to burn. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that means story-wise, like how far we are into the game if I've done this now, but... Also, are they gonna come try and take back their dens? I know they had the whole mini-game about the fact that we have to protect our den, but as far as I know, that just means I have to be aware that there could be mini-games about it, not something I have to necessarily worry about.
Well now, what's he doing?
Climbing. Duh. Very, very obvious here, sir. I'm not trying to hide at all what I'm trying to do here. Where on earth is this tower that I'm trying to climb here? Is it just in a weird corner? No, it's on the other side of this wall. How on earth do I get on the other side of this wall? Ladies, please. I know I'm handsome, but please get your hands off me. Sulfur. Yeah, it's on the other side of the wall. I don't necessarily see a good way. Odds are there's a mission that'll take me on the other side of the wall sometime, and I just haven't been there yet. But if I can find a way, oh boy, you betcha I'll try. Looks pretty good. Never mind. The game has said no, sir. You are not doing this. Area not available. It's fine. I needed to use as a temporary way. Here we go. Is this like the end game area or something? Ah! Big old white wall. Area not available in current memory. Yeah, see the tower. Yeah, I guess it's not available. Alright. Guess we were further behind than I thought. I'll wait. Oof. I feel like in Ezio's age, those bones would kind of just crack, but maybe that Apple of Eden have given him extra strong bones. By simply touching it, you are getting milk poured straight into your bones, strengthening them by several years. That would be a pretty fun thought. The milky apple. Actually, that sounds quite disgusting. That wasn't anywhere near anything that I try to input. What would you do with a PoE? Remind me what a PoE is. Yeah, you need to remind me. Rings a bell, but not loud enough that I can actually determine what it kind of is. Piece of Eden. Oh shit, right. If you got one. I don't know. Throw it away. I'm not really assassin material. I'm not really going out there to kind of risk my life to save this thing. I guess I would wish I hadn't found it. I guess that's the best I can do. I don't have an interest in controlling people nor their minds. And the other part of it would be kind of like taking care of it and making sure no one found it, but I don't really have a big interest in Templars coming knocking on the door and forcing their way to the apple. That's true. But they would also try to put it in a place where they would be sure. I kind of just... let me kind of explain what I have in my mind. You know the feeling of... you're like, you're doing something with your hands and suddenly something unexpectedly nasty touches your hand and you're just kind of throwing it away in like a panic motion. That's kind of what's going through my mind. Just kind of panic throwing it away is kind of, I think. That's the plan. I'm not even gonna try and hide it well. Just throw it as far away as possible. I don't want anything to do. Probably, actually, I don't believe anyone's ever thought of this in any kind of world. If you're actually trying to hide something and make sure that no one finds it, just put it in a place where you don't even know where it is. Just literally throw it somewhere completely random where it can get carried away so that you or no one can figure out truly where it is. If you found it and the Templars got to you and you said where it is, they will kill you. If you don't tell them where, they will take your DNA and then kill you. Yeah, no, that's why I'm panic throwing away the piece of Eden. I don't want it to come to me. It seems like a lot of hassle for something I don't want to be involved in. Even if I was an assassin, like, just get out of here. I guess if I was an assassin, I wouldn't be panic throwing it away. It would be a lot more of a, just kind of, alright, I gotta get it in a good place where other assassins can find it, but no Templar can find it. And I'll take death if that's what it takes to keep it out of the hands of the Templars. That's my but me personally, just panic throw it away. If I found it, I would bury it in my parents' backyard, like really deep. Never speak of it. Yeah, but then you still know where it is. My point of kind of like panic throwing it away is kind of putting it away in a way where not even you know where it is. You'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll tell you. It's out there. Yeah, no, but they're gonna... No, not at all. If they know you have it, they're gonna search everything that's related to you, including your parents, and they're probably gonna try and figure out whether it's underground. I don't believe that it would be safe like that. Nah, not in a million years. But throw it somewhere where you don't even know where it is. See, that's a genius move. Because then you can even be like, oh, it's out here. They would tie it to you. I can promise they'll tie it to you. Oh my god, please, game, there it is. Just give me a place to climb up. I feel like they would tie it to you. And if they did, which is, in my opinion, only a matter of time, that's it. You're done for. Everything you knew and love is done. I feel like there would still be able to be like kind of a tie to you one way or another. Even if it was of a incredibly loose tie to you, they would still dig it up. They're going to follow every one of the tiniest lead because they're desperate for that piece of... and something's going to lead to where you got it, and they're going to figure out where that you found it. Someone's going to have buried it in the location that you found it. They're going to go there, realize it isn't there, trying to track down who was there and could have, like, gotten, could have, like, dug it up and found it. And once they figure out it's you, that's it. You're done so. I don't have a bank down here already, do I? I do, actually, but not in a very favorable position. Alright. I don't have enough money to buy a bank. So, I guess let's go towards this one on the way back. I don't know. I feel like they've made it very clear, at least in my opinion, that the Templars have great many resources, and they are incredibly desperate at all times to get their hands on the Piece of Eden, no matter the cost. So they're probably gonna have people chasing every lead that they can come across, they can get their hands on, even the tiniest one. And if he finds evidence that it was there and it was removed from there, the next step would be to figure out who was there and who might have dug it up. The people who might have been there. Found it somewhere randomly and when they digged up the shovel that could have existed in the 10th century. Trying to look like it's been digged. As much as I just want to give it to you, dude, I feel like it's not that easy. I feel like, at least from what I remember, you know, unless you're digging up dirt in an area that's already been dug up, you know, it's going to look very clear that someone's dug up a certain area. And even if it's an ancient one, it's going to be clear. And you're going to have to find some ancient dirt that looks exactly like the dirt you dug up and put it back in a perfect way. Sorry, man, I can't give it to you. I apologize, but those are the rules. Well, I'm telling you, you gotta go with the put it in a place where you don't even know exactly where it is. You can give them the base information. They'll be like, oh, cool. This guy's cool. Nah. Sorry, man. I can't give it to you. But my thought is, like, if you can, for example, put it in the ocean somewhere, already right there, it's in such a large area where you can be like, yeah, sure, it's in the ocean there. These are the approximate coordinates. You can go there to find it. And then if you're found a good place, there's going to be current. So they'll have to calculate where the current is and figure out that. And I feel like currents can change a little bit depending on the day. They can be different winds. So they have to figure out, they have to add that as well as to their calculations. Like, it's a massive puzzle. And as long as you give them every ounce of the truth, I don't feel like they would have a reason to come after you. It was digged up like 10 years ago. All right. Cool. Can I talk to this guy? Sir? Please, sir, unstick yourself from whatever place you've stuck yourself to. I'm trying to speak with you. Nah. Move it, guys. They're stuck. I can't do anything. All right, I guess peace out. I saved this guy. Wait, game, what do you want? They couldn't know when the dirt was digged up, since the dirt would be polluted. You're getting closer to an answer, I feel like, but... Sorry, what? What? Okay, I can't do anything with this. I'm sorry. I can't do what you asked me because it doesn't work. These games are perfect. 10 out of 10. A citizen has been killed. Yeah, sure. We'll say he's been killed. That's fine by me. Alright, I guess there's just we gotta do the we gotta do the book story. Books. How many bookstores can I buy here? I want to buy everything on this little beginning island if I can. I've got some good money. That'd be pretty dope. Do I get an achievement for everything I can on the first island? I would like that. I'll take it. Also, I think the reason Templars find people is because they're reckless and use the instead of hiding it. Nah, I don't know about that. Back out on a loose thread. God damn. Oh, nice. People don't know what they have in their hands. I mean, that's true. Why the hell would I buy books? Yeah, sure, I bought a book. Why can I buy this book? Why is it so expensive, this book? Christopher Columbus. The Golden Ass. Oh shit, you're right. That's instant purchase right there. Gotta have that book. How much money I have? Nothing again. It's fine. I have already gotten a deposit. What's my bank? It's up there. We gotta go up there anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, sorry. You're right. I don't know what happened there. I should have seen that instantly. Maybe I just thought it was too good to be true. Someone would be willing to call a book that was too good. Here we go.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. There's two versions of that one, if I remember right. That's the less rare one. It's the donkey ass. But there's two versions of that one. One that's the common or more common one of the two. Which doesn't have a give. The other one is slightly altered. In the way of it's going to be more uncomfortable for me, and there's a GIF. The donkey's called. I know. Ooh. Let's go over here. Well, you three ladies, you can band together to form some sort of idea to get it all to work. You gals are clever. Clever gals. Very clever gals. Do I have to purchase this? Jesus, I'm not doing that. I guess I have to climb it again? My God. I cannot describe how big of a hatred I have of having a stuffed nose. Having one of your nasal passages just fully blocked is... That's annoying right there as well, but it's a temporary annoyance.
The African wild ass, Equus africanus, or African wild donkey, is a wild member of the horse family.
Oh.
3. This species is thought to be the ancestor of the domestic donkey, Equus asinus, which
Oh.
is sometimes placed within the same species.
Oh.
4. They live in the deserts and other arid areas of the Horn of Africa, in Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Somalia. It formerly had a wider range north and west into Sudan, Egypt, and Libya. It is critically endangered, with about 500.
Oh shit, we gotta save that ass. Gotta save the ass. Did you pull that straight from Wikipedia? Like, did you literally find a section on this ass and just copy it in? It's kind of amazing. Yep, I figured. It was the numbers that gave it away. I asked to open the basket, sir. Why was I not allowed to open the baskets? Oh no, what is this? Is it like a Templar dungeon or something? It's definitely a dungeon of some kind. That was loud. Let's see, it was real loud. A clue left behind by the Polos have brought Ezio to the Gallatin Tower. Investigate the tower, but be careful. What am I being careful of? You didn't finish that sentence. Do I need to worry about soldiers? Because I'm not particularly worried about any of them. Or is it just that I have limited time in here before it kicks me out? Or is it that it's an unstable place? The last one, I believe, is the was the one I hoped for. That's what you're warning me of, because it seems very true. Oof. Alright, now I can guide myself. Yeah, this is easy. Ow! Hey, the game was working against me there. I had it. Very nice. Oh, it's a hell of a view. Who knew this was down here? A whole climbing arena for me to go around. I'll take it. Nope, just... Ezio, continue up. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, we can go around. Bro, you tell me where you want to go. You just tell me. Nope, all the way up. Perfect. I saw a post, I believe it was on Reddit. It was a clip from Assassin's Creed 2. I believe it was one of the later sequences. Where you were just climbing around a church. And like me, they end up having issues with trying to climbing through the church without falling everywhere.
Nubian wild ass,
Oh.
Africanus africanus, is the nominate subspecies of African wild ass, and one of the ancestors of the domestic donkey, which was domesticated about 6,000 years ago. 3-4.
We got multiple kinds of asses.
Extinct, though two populations potentially survive on the Caribbean island of Bonaire and
Oh.
Elba.
That's interesting. We're learning about all kinds of asses today. That's what I like to hear. No, we don't like to do that. Play it safe. I don't want to redo this like 20 times. It's not my style. It's what I end up doing occasionally, but... But if I can avoid it, very much so. I'm also fairly certain, if I haven't already said it, that Until Dawn, the remake or remastered, whatever it is, that's going to be this year's Halloween game. It's definitely not Silent Hill. No, that's... We went in a bad direction last year with Alan Wake. That was a bit too spooky. These game from, what is it, Supermassive? that's made the Dark Picture Anthology series. They made Until Dawn first, and they're going back to remake it. And I've liked the Dark Picture Anthology. They've got a good level of spookiness for me. It's plain, it's simple, it's straightforward. And I know that I'm going to get spooked, but not too spooked. So, that's what I like. So I'm fairly certain that's what we're doing. That's got to be a checkpoint section, right? Yeah. There's a whole bridge down there. Please tell me that's just background stuff. Wait, was there a chest down there or something that I missed? I don't know. Fuck the chests. Not literally. Just, I don't want to do them. There's two guys on TikTok who have a couple videos that I really like. They're comedy skits. I think my favorite one is one about the tip, where the guy who eating there ends up leaving a negative tip, and that's what the entire skit is about. And for no reason, somehow the owner is like, why'd you let him do that? You have to pay for it now.
Dodo, Rufus cucullatus, is an extinct flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius, which is east of Madagascar in the Indian Ocean.
But that's not an ass.
Relative was the also extinct and flightless Rodrigues solitaire.
You've gone outside the ass territory.
Flightless birds that were a part of the family, which includes pigeons and doves. The closest living relative of the dodo is the Nicobar pigeon. A white dodo was once thought to have existed on the nearby.
Oh. But you got to bring him back, man. You got to bring him back to the ass. That's what we're here for. It's an educational stream today about ass. But not the kind of ass you're thinking of. I can barely see what's happening down here. In fact, I think you guys have a better view than I'm seeing currently.
Somali wild ass.
Hey, there you go.
Somaliensis 4 is a subspecies of the
Oh.
African wild ass. It is found in Somalia, the southern Red Sea region of Eritrea, and the Afar region of Ethiopia. The
Oh.
legs of the Somali wild ass are striped,
Ooh.
resembling those of its relatives, the zebras.
Oh, that was very interesting. This ass is in the family of zebras. I don't care. Take the points. I don't care. Oof. This place is falling apart by the second. No, it's fine.
The Atlas wild ass, Equus africanus atlanticus, also known as Algerian wild ass, is a purported extinct subspecies of the African wild ass that was once found across North Africa and parts of the Sahara. 1. It was last represented in a Villa mural ca. 300 AD in Bona, Algeria, and may have become extinct as a result of Roman sport hunting.
Oh, that's sad. We don't like that. We don't like that at all. Yeah. Gotta stop getting these asses extinct. Was this just a treasure room? Or was I meant to just kind of go here? I don't know. It's very useful. No, it seems like it wants me to go in here.
Donkey or ass is a domesticated equine. It derives from the African wild ass, Equus africanus, and may be classified either as a subspecies thereof, Equus africanus asinus, or as a separate species, Equus asinus.
Gotcha.
It was domesticated in Africa some 5,000 to 7,000 years ago. 3,715, and has been used mainly as a working animal since that time. There are more than 40 million donkeys in the world,
That's good.
mostly in underdeveloped countries, where they are used principally as draft or par.
No, I know of another use of them. There are certain parts of the world, I believe, where they are used for more stress relieving. Not in a violent way, by no means. Quite the opposite. So that's also an interesting part. We're learning a lot about different kinds of asses today. It's very, very interesting. Is he going back to that big tower? No, it's beside it now. Huh. I want to buy the bookstore down here before we continue. Yeah. It's very interesting knowledge you're bringing forth today, I have to say. Very, very interesting indeed. Are there any prehistoric asses that we can learn about?
Donkeys have a notorious reputation for stubbornness, but this has been attributed to a much stronger sense of self-preservation than exhibited by horses. 50, likely based on a stronger prey instinct and a weaker connection with humans, it is considerably more difficult to force or frighten a donkey into doing something it perceives to be dangerous for whatever reason. Once a person has earned their confidence, they can be willing and companionable partners and very dependable in work. 51, Altho.
Oh no. No, that put my mind in a lot of bad directions. You shouldn't have mentioned that. That's real bad. Real bad. Oh boy. Where's this bookstore? Looking for a bookstore. Bookstore? Is this it? Let's put it like this. You would know what I'm talking about if you watch the Grand Tour Colombia special. Then you would know why I was very unhappy with those stories you just sent. Oh boy. Oh! It's not a bookstore. It might be an actual book. Excuse me? They do the thing with them. Yeah, that's why I was unhappy to hear that they are very much willing to fight if they don't like something. That's... There it is. Nope. Oh, alright. Let's go there. Where do I jump down to? Can I jump down to somewhere, or do I just drop down? Oh, sorry about that one, Ezio. Like people do with sheep. I'll take your word for it. That I have not looked into. Alright. Back to work. Yeah, you better. It's my streets, boy. I've also, by the way, so I've confirmed to you guys that the next series after Assassin's Creed that we're doing is of course Yakuza, and I'm very excited for that. In fact, I'm getting more and more excited about it as time goes on. I think it's going to be an amazing series, and I think Deers, as you self-noted, noted yourself, you understand why people who play Metal Gear Solid like the Yakuza games. And as someone who I know for a fact that you do like Metal Gear Solid games, so I do feel you will very much so enjoy the stories of Yakuza. I don't know how far we'll play into them. That I don't know yet. But then again, with Assassin's Creed, we played 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and we're playing 3. That's 5 games. With Yakuza, there's Yakuza 1, or Yakuza 0, Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2, Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 6. And then there's also Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and there's another Like a Dragon one as well, I believe. Plenty. But I've decided that the game we're gonna play in between, at least for some of it, is gonna be God of War. Yeah, no, I know, but we're ending this playthrough at this time with Assassin's Creed, with the end of Ezio's story, which is in Assassin's Creed 3. That's not to say we won't ever play another Assassin's Creed game as part of, like we won't play through another Assassin's Creed game. It's more that the big kind of work we've done ends with Assassin's Creed 3. Oh shit, yeah, Desmond.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed. Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Forgive me for this, Mentor. But the apple corrupted you. And through you, it would have corrupted us. For us to live, you had to...
Yeah, you're right. Desmond's story is what I'm thinking of. Oh shit! We're back as Altair.
Is that sorcerer dead?
He was no sorcerer. Just an ordinary man in command of illusions. Have you prepared the pyre?
I have, but... Altair, some of the men will not stand for such a thing.
Then I will do it myself. Yeah! That's the plan. So we're doing 3 after this one, and then Grand Theft Auto 4. I will say, I am thinking about potentially playing the Ballads of Gay Tony
Are you fit to travel?
before we get to 3. I feel like, at least, I know I could kind of use a breather at this point. But I don't know whether we should just kind of push through and do Assassin's Creed 3 and then get the awaited break at the end of Assassin's Creed 3. That I don't know quite yet. But yeah, we'll play Battles of Gay Tony, The Lost and the Dam, and then...
Assassin's Creed Revelations is a 2011 action-adventure game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It is the 4th major installment of the Assassin's Creed series, and a direct sequel to 2010's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, concluding the Ezio trilogy. The game was released on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows in November and December 2011.
Uh-huh.
A remastered version of Revelations, along with Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, was released as part of the Ezio Call.
Got it. The Ezio Call. That's a good one. I love that one. But yeah, I think that's the plan. But then we're doing... I don't know whether we're doing Yakuza 0 or Yakuza Kiwami 1 first, either. I mean, I'm down for either. Yakuza 0 takes place before Yakuza Kiwami 1, or Yakuza Kiwami, this is called, but was released, I believe, after?
Plot is set in a fictional history of real-world events and follows the millennia-old struggle between the assassins, who fight to preserve peace and free will, and the Templars, who desire peace through control. The framing story is set in the 21st century and features the series protagonist Desmond Miles who, after falling into a coma during the events of Brotherhood, must relive the memories of his ancestors through the Animus device in order to awaken and find a way to avert the 2012 Apo.
Al-Mualim is bewitched.
Huh. All right. Sorry, I heard about like half of what you typed through there, just because. There it is. I heard about half of what you said. There it is. Just because I was so focused on the game. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to pick up a weapon. There it is. Yeah, that's true.
What did I tell you, Altair?
Abbas, stop!
What did you think would happen when you murdered our beloved mentor?
You loved Al-Mualim less than anyone. You blamed him for all your misfortune, even your father's suicide.
My father was a hero.
This is not the time to quarrel over the past. We must decide what to do with that weapon.
Whatever this artifact is capable of, you are not worthy to wield it.
No man is.
It is beautiful, is it?
God damn it, we have to deal with another one of these guys? Oh shit, nice. He might have just managed to off himself. That's incredible. He was really, really, really not worthy then. Oof, that's a rough one. Ow! Bro, that shit freaking hurts. Come on. Hit me. I don't think I can make it to another platform in time. Ow! Oof. There you go. Gotta stop that shit. Stop that noise.
Are they dead?
Forgive me. I did not know.
Yep, I told you.
Have you anything to teach us? Or will you lead us all to ruin?
Yeah, Altair's definitely worthy. Whew. All right. I kind of love the fact that they went back to the first game. I didn't know that. I've never played far enough into Revelations to know that they went back. He should be happy it's not big.
Already a Grandmaster in command of the Divided Order. How does one cope with such responsibility and unlimited power?
Yeah. Good question. Nice. Done with the sequence. So yeah, we're he would have been crushed in the face of the apple. Yeah, most likely. So yeah, we're finishing Assassin's Creed Revelations here. We might do a breather before we head into 3 with doing Palace of Gay Tony. I guess you'll know but when we're done with Revelations and we either are heading into Assassin's Creed 3 or Ballads of Gay Tony.
Maybe in league with luck, they will lead me straight to the core of the Templars' leadership.
It's been age. What?
Venetian Sophia Sartor continues to help me find.
This is the end. It's been ages since I played.
She's a diligent woman.
There's no way this is it. We have the game have to end with us having all the keys.
I dare not tell her the purpose
And we definitely don't have all the keys.
nor of my true vocation.
We killed the bald guy, I think, from memory. I already forgot, honestly, though.
Should not be
The
forced.
big baldy. No, oh god, no. I don't think so. The beginning sequence had like the beginning sequence had the whole thing where you went back to the original area, and you were essentially explained that there were all these keys that you had to get. We've gotten 2 keys, and I don't know how many there really are, honestly. But I would have to assume that when the game is over, we've gotten all the keys, and we've obtained the knowledge that we have been seeking, essentially. That's kind of what I would expect, at the very least. I would presume there's about 8 chapters. That's purely based on the fact that there were 8 chapters for Brotherhood. But we haven't really gotten a sense of how many there are because we were kind of put in the Animus immediately and we weren't really expected to explore all the stories. It didn't really push us forward like it did in the other games, kind of to where we wanted to go. Yeah, but I'm slow and I'm an idiot. Yeah, and also if I knew what I was doing. Nice. Alright. Very nice. Anyway, I think that's going to cut it for today. Do we have... Yeah, shit, actually, nice. We have a memory start over here for next Wednesday then. Yeah. Cool. So we have that there, and then we have that on there. We are in Chapter 5, I believe, now? Are we not? DNA sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're in sequence 5, which, if I'm right, is the third. Well, total sync is 26%. Okay, hold on. So 80%, 80%, 80%. Yeah, I would say it probably has to be at least 50. I don't know, but that's going to do percentage well. But considering we've done 4... Actually, no, that fits. That fits. If I'm right, and it's 8, and we have done 80% of the chapters beforehand, plus and minus, 25 or 26 in this case doesn't seem too far off of being halfway through this. Okay, cool. So yeah, no, that seems about right. I'll take that as the outcome of how far we are in the game. So halfway. Okay. So that's it. Yeah. I'm gonna shut down the turn off. I'm gonna turn off the console so we don't have to sit here with all that anymore. I think that's gonna be the final stream for this week. I don't have anything planned for the rest of the week at all. Yeah. I might do a stream Friday. I don't have anything planned there, but I don't really have anything in mind for us to play there, so I might just kick back and relax. But honestly, most of my Fridays are me coming home, eating dinner, and then going to bed. So I'm kind of hoping a stream would potentially stop me from doing that. So I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. I'll know on Friday, I guess, whether I'm up for it and if I have anything to kind of play. So yeah. Otherwise, of course, see you on Monday, where I think we're playing the Crew Motorfest, which we were supposed to play this Friday, but we instead played Starfield, which I very much enjoyed. Yo, thank you for the 20 bits. So let me think. Yeah, I want to check out how many games are getting Halloween updates and if there's potentially something there that we can play. If we can do some more Halloween focused stuff, at least while we're in October here these Mondays, I would be fairly happy. We don't have to do something spooky. In fact, I would prefer not to. Just yeah. And you guys get to have that the 31st. Well, actually, I'm unsure this year. The 31st lands this year on a Thursday. And I'm expecting there to also kind of be a party-ish thing that day, but I guess maybe that'll be postponed until the November 1st. I don't know. It feels weird having Halloween stuff, like actual stuff that's supposed to be on Halloween on a Thursday. It's not really well suited for it. So, I'll figure that out when we get closer, because right now I have no idea how it's all gonna go. I know we're playing, like I said, we're playing Until Dawn, the remake / remaster, whatever it is. I don't remember right now. That's what we're playing. The question is just which day we're doing it. Yeah. We've discussed heavily in terms of what the plan is for the next couple streams. I did want to mention, I do want to play through God of War. I was reminded of one of the really banger songs they made for Ragnarok, and I haven't played Ragnarok with you guys, and I think it's going to be an awesome stream to do there. Right now, though, the best I can sort of think is that it would be between some Yakuza games if we're doing that. But it seems like we're pretty much right now going for, we're doing a bunch of games in a row, and then we'll switch once we're done with those games there. But yeah, I would love to do God of War, but as of right now, it seems like it's more likely we're going to do that during my winter break, which is not until December. So yeah, we'll figure that out in due time. But yeah, also the revamping project of the channel, where we're trying to gain some more, have officially started. Our goal is 200 followers as per stage 1. Did I discuss what my plan was? I don't know. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Stage 1 is we're trying to reach 200 followers by December 1st. I can't track chatters, so we're just gonna track viewers. So we have to, as on top of the 200 followers, our goal is to also reach an average of 3 viewers by December 1st. That I can easily track inside of Twitch. I'm not quite sure what measurements I'm going to take, though. Whether, I think there's some under the achievements tab I have, and then there's some under general, just... Oh, wait, no, the ones under the achievement tabs are based on 30-day. So I guess we will have to start it from October 1st here until December 1st. what the average viewer is. That seems, yeah, this seems about right. So that's that, and then stage 2 is is 210 followers and 4 average viewers, and then stage 3, which is the final stage, if we manage to reach that, that is 220 followers and 5 average viewers, which I think we're gonna, if we simply get through stage 1, 200 followers, 3 average viewers, if we can get up on that, I feel like we have achieved everything we need to. If we do reach and complete the first stage, the first level, if you will, as well, the goal will be a stream sometime in my winter break, where I have to finish all year 1 Hitman levels is with the final thing. I feel like we've done Lego Harry Potter for so long, so I figured it would be better to do something else for once. And I don't remember the last time that I played Hitman, at least on stream, so I feel like that would be pretty interesting. So if you get through stage 1, I have to finish the first year, including tutorial levels, within a stream. Where it gets fun and interesting is that is already going to take a couple hours. And I don't know how many exactly. I don't know. I haven't checked up on that, honestly. Kind of just winging it, so it can go really bad. If we reach stage 2, which is 210 followers and 4 average viewers by December 1st, I will have to also complete year 2 levels. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Hitman, The World Assassination, which is basically just Hitman 3, which is also Hitman 2 and Hitman 1, if you own those games. I believe, though, they made like some changes to it. But over the years, they've had a lot of levels. I'm kind of curious if I can figure if they're still like kind of available in a way where I can see what levels there are. Nope, they've removed the level, so I'd have to go through like that. Okay, so year 1, like I said, would be the tutorial stuff, and then there would be there will be Paris, so Pensia, which is Italy, Marrakesh, I believe India, or is it? I don't know. Oh, it's Morocco, I believe, is where it actually is. And then there's Bangkok, Colorado, and Hokkaido. Those would be the levels that we'd have to complete in one stream. I think an interesting challenge on top of this would be to do it in the games that they were made available. So I don't have everything available until I get to Hitman 3, which we would have to clear the third stage, which is 220 followers and 5 average viewers. Year 2, let's see if I can get an overview of these ones here. Those are Miami, Mumbai, Wilton Creek, Isle of Skull, sure, I don't know. Himmelstein, I think one of them, yeah. Hawke's Bay, that's kind of like the tutorial one. And I think that's it. I'm looking at it based off the ones that are available. Now, there are other levels available as well, but I'm trying to focus it in a way where even if we get to stage 2, I'm not going to be completely dead by the time we're done with this second stage. And then there's Hitman 3, which has been renamed to Hitman World of Assassination, which has all three ones, which includes year 1, year 2, and and it also includes the third year, of course, which is, let's see here, Berlin, the mountains, Chongqing, sure, Dartmoor, Dubai, Mendoza. We're not doing the 7 deadly sins or any additional stuff. So I think it'll be pretty fun. So yeah, try to figure out over the weekend if I can something visually so you guys are along for the trip beyond this thing down here, which is great, but I want to try and have something with the average viewers as well, so we can have that included, but I don't know how to do that just yet. Yeah. I've also dubbed the project, as you can see, Project Phoenix, because we're rising from the ashes once more. It was the funnest and coolest kind of way I can do it, I feel like. Anyway, that is all for now, ladies and gentlemen. I will be back then, seemingly on Monday, most likely, for another stream. And I'll see you guys on Monday then. Yeah, bye.